Hey guys, welcome to the I Got Issues Wednesday haul video. I'm the Near Mint Nerd. I've already been to the comic shop, got the haul right here. It's not too big, actually a lot smaller than I expected because as I mentioned last Wednesday, I have a deal with my comic shop where I get all the Venomized variants for $1 above cover. So I was expecting like 4 or 5 of those or something today, and none of them came in because my shop owner has 2 stores. And he had them shipped to the other store for whatever reason, so I got to go pick those up on Friday. So those will probably be part of next week's haul. I did pick up a couple of other like back issue variants out of his recent variant bin to fill it out a bit because it felt a little thin. But I think I got 8 or 10 books here, a couple of Marvels, a couple of DCs. I don't think I got any Independents today. Nothing major came out that I was super into. I didn't get my Star Wars book because I'm getting that in the 40th anniversary variants, and that did not arrive either, so I'll be getting that 40th anniversary cover also probably next week. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm away next week. I'm gone. I'm in spring break mode all week with the family, so it's actually going to be 2 weeks, and then we'll do like a kind of a big double week haul to kind of go everything. So in 2 weeks, we're going to have a big Wednesday haul. Double-sized anniversary issue. Well, it's not an anniversary, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, I've rambled on enough. Why do I do this? Why do I, put you through this? You just want to see the books. I know. I apologize. I'm going to get you over to the Near Mint Nerd here, and he's going to show you all these great covers, great books, and I'm going to see you on the other side. Hey guys, we're going to get the ball rolling today with my Marvel books. Not too much this week. Actually, quite a really small week. As I mentioned in my intro, I didn't get any of my Venom variants or my Star Wars variants, so that really thinned out the herd a little bit. First up, Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer Supreme. This is kind of like the Doctor Strange team-up book with all the, wizards and witches and mystical characters, throughout time and space and parallel universes, who kind of team up to find all those magical threats that we don't even know are there, but they have to, and they never want us to know that they're there, that they have to take care of that before we even know. This is kind of interesting, this guy who looks like Cloak from Cloak and Dagger. Maybe he is Cloak, or maybe he's a parallel universe version of Cloak, I'm not sure. But he's coming out of that dude's mouth, I know that much. I'm a few issues behind on this, but I'm going to catch up. I did enjoy the first issue, and I'm digging this one. Do you guys, I always see this digital content up here. Do you guys ever go in for that? It seems to me that in order to get the digital content, you gotta, wreck your book, right? You gotta scratch off a code or something like that. Doesn't that kind of defeat the whole purpose of getting the digital content? I find that very strange. If you ruin your book, you can get a digital version. Well, you know what? You can get a digital version for the same price as the book. So why would you want to if you're going to ruin your book, it's ruined anyway. So what's the point? I don't know. Am I being a grumpy old man? Probably. All right, next up, Jessica Jones. I'm not sure why I said that like I'm Don Pardo on Saturday Night Live, but I did. Jessica Jones. This is number 6. Brian Michael Bendis, of course. This is, his baby. Really love the previous titles. Really enjoying this one as well. I like the Gatos art. That's also consistent with the earlier runs of this title. I like that they're not trying to make this the character from the TV show. It really still is its own thing. You can see just by virtue of them not doing photo reference of the character. Although I have to say that the Luke Cage looks a little like the TV version. This is, you know, a mature reader's title. Don't give it to your kids, of course. There's some mature themes going on. They don't have the Max line anymore, I guess, because this is just through the regular Marvel line. Again, if you ruin your book, you can get some digital content. So a little give and take there. Yeah, looking forward to reading this one. I like these David Mack covers too, these kind of painted covers. I find them a little repetitive, like maybe I just don't have a great eye for these painted covers, these watercolors type covers. I find that they, you know, they all kind of blend into each other a little, but on their own terms, I can appreciate them. I do like them. Next up, a title I don't generally get, Captain America number 13. I haven't been, by Nick Spencer, art by Rosenberg. I haven't really been kind of following this. I picked this up because I like the Invaders cover, you know, like the Invaders team with the Human Torch and Toro and Bucky and Namor, the Submariner, not Submariner, giant rocket shell. That's a little on the nose. So I thought, a good old-fashioned Invader story. That might be fun. I do like the Invaders. What I don't like is like the fact that there's so many Captain America titles out there. There's the Sam Wilson Captain America title, which is actually pretty good, but now there's America with a new character, a new female character. I don't think she's that new. She's been around in other titles, none that I've read. So she's new to me, but that's pretty much three kind of Captain America or Captain America homage / knockoff titles. That's a lot. There was also a parallel universe Captain America who showed up in the U.S. Avengers. So, you know, just enough already. Hopefully after this next big event, I'm so tired of these events. Hopefully after this next big Captain America event, some of these titles will go away and just focus the line a little bit more, you know? Next up, we got Man-Thing number 1. I really like Man-Thing. You know, I like Swamp Thing too. I like, you know, beasts that dwell in swamps and stuff, I guess. I don't know. I like monster books. I guess that's the easy way to sum it up. I love monsters in comics. It's just a shame I'm not loving Monsters Unleashed so much because it's so boring and repetitive and overlong. But I do like the various monster characters. Love me some Man-Thing once in a while. I like the Hollywood sign, those who know fear. Lately, Man-Thing... Oh, it's by R.L. Stine, too. The writer-creator of the Goosebumps series of books. So that's kind of interesting, I guess. And I understand. I thought this was ongoing. And there's nothing on here that suggests it's not ongoing, by the way. But I did notice in the last couple of previews that it's now a miniseries. I think that's retroactive because I think when this was first announced, it was an ongoing. Now it's only 5 issues. So the case may be that R.L. Stine was a bit too slow or they weren't loving the scripts. I don't know what it was, but this is now a mini-series. I could be wrong on this. It may have always been that way. But I seem to recall that this was, when it was first announced, it seemed like an ongoing. And there's nothing on this title you'll see that suggests it's not. So that's either manipulative or retroactively it became a miniseries. Curious to know. Anyways, I do like the character. I liked it when he was on the Thunderbolts team as their mode of transportation because he does have these the power to kind of move through time and space. He's kind of like a TARDIS in organic form. So yeah, cool book. Looking forward to giving it a little read. You know, I think there's a Venomized cover of this, so this is the confusing thing about today is I have an agreement with my comic shop to buy the Venomized covers. But I don't know which ones are Venomized, and they weren't there today. So I kind of left a few books on the shelf assuming they would be Venomized. Like All New Wolverine, I'm almost certain will have a Venomized cover. Old Man Logan, I can't see why that wouldn't get a Venomized cover. This is a mini-series now. Maybe it won't. I don't know. I suspect it would. I got it anyways, so I might end up with 2 of issue number 1. Is that it for Marvel? I think it is. So we're going to move to DC. Guys, I'm sorry I'm talking so much. You know, the thing is, this is a smaller week. Like, I really don't have many books. So I guess that's kind of given me the luxury or the implied luxury of talking a little longer. I apologize, though. I know you just want to see the books. This one is, so we've moved into DC now. I think this is maybe part 3 of Twilight. Deathstroke number 14 by Christopher Priest, Bennett on art. He's blinded, he's beaten, he's broken, and he's also polybagged. So this is in a polybag. I don't know why. I think there's like a poster on the back, but you know what? Like, just give the poster as an extra at the comic shop. You know, when I go to my comic shop, they give me these things all day long. I get all these, like, you know, flyers. Why can't they just do that with whatever's in here? Why do they need to polybag this book? I'm just going to open it because, you know, I got to read it. I can't read it through the bag. I don't have Superman's powers. You know, seems a little silly to me. And I think it adds a lot of weight to the orders. I feel bad for the comic shops who, you know, have to pay for these things. The shipping prices on, you know, stuff they don't care about or nobody really cares about, probably. Anyways, what do I know, right? Maybe you guys have been clamoring for these posters. I don't know. Anyways, really enjoying the Deathstroke title. More than I ever thought I would. Love the art. I love Bennett. Bennett's a terrific artist. Very underrated in my opinion. Let's move on. Next up, Justice League of America. You know, I was really hoping, because I haven't been enjoying the Brian Hitch Justice League title. Like, it's been really not good. But it's still selling enough that they'll just leave them on there. And so for me, that's, you know, if there's people enjoying it, great. But for me, that's just kind of a book that I want to be reading so badly and just can't get into it. It makes me a little sad. So I was hoping this secondary Justice League title with kind of like some B-lister characters, you know, except Batman, of course, would kind of, you know, it would kind of ease the pain a little of not having my regular Justice League book. Unfortunately, the Rebirth issue and this first, excuse me, and the first issue, not great. Not bad. I really like the characters in it. But, you know, I don't love the villains, the extremists. They're like, kind of like C, D level villains that, you know, showed up in the original, not the original, the volume 2 of Justice League back in the day, back in the Giffen DeMatteis days. They're just kind of like, they come from a parallel universe. I don't know, they're not that exciting. This book, you know, if you got a new book, especially if you've got a Justice League title, you got to come out of the gate with the most kick-ass storyline ever. You know who used to be really good at that? Judd Winnick. You always knew that whatever his first arc on any title was going to just be amazing. And then it kind of tapered from there because he didn't have the ideas to, you know, maintain that level. You cannot come out of the gate on a Justice League title with kind of like a middle-of-the-road storyline. You can't do it. This arc feels like it should have been like the 4th or 5th arc in the book. It's, you know, it's fine. It's good. It's entertaining. The stakes are high. But it's not like, you know, it's not an A-list villain. That's what you need in these titles. You need it to come out very strong. Why is Lobo all chained up? Like, Lobo can't deal with this guy? Come on now. We needed, like, you know, we needed Despero to show up. We needed Starro to show up. We needed, like, you know, someone of those calibers to come and really represent a major threat. Instead, we got the extremists who are, you know, not super exciting. Having said that, it's still miles ahead of the Brian Hitch title, so still going to keep going on it. Next up, I got Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps. I'm behind on this title. I love these Kevin Nolan covers. I noticed my shop is ordering much heavier on the A covers. The, you know, the ones like, where did I just put that? This is an A cover. You can tell because generally it's got above the rebirth, it has the name of the story arc. That means it's the A cover. These B covers, my shop is saying people are just asking for the A's. But I think a lot of these B covers are extraordinary. I actually really like the A cover for this. But I got this Kevin Nolan one because I find Kevin Nolan, he's very underrated as a cover artist. He did a couple of flashes recently. He's got this kind of classic style that I really like. Love this Arquillo. I love seeing Guy Gardner on there. He used to be. Oh, I'm just noticing now that his fingers are webbed. What's going on with Guy Gardner's fingers? Is that just because he's wearing gloves, or is he like some kind of is that part of the storyline? I don't even know. That's weird. Anyways, got a little went on a little journey there and took you with me. I apologize. Anyways, Robert Venditti doing a really nice job. Sandoval is the regular artist. He does the cover A. But I do like these Kevin Nolan covers, and I've been snatching up when I can. Next up, we got The Flash. I'm a little behind on this one as well, but I'm slowly catching up. I'm digging it. I really like... is this Josh Williamson? He did the Suicide Squad crossover, right? He's got the chops. Joshua Williamson. Yeah, did I show you that, or did I just show me that? I don't know. I'll show you this little banner here. Jesus Moreno. Great penciler. Very underrated. What I'm not really digging that much... Digging. Get it? Digger. That's Digger. That was a very unintentional pun. What I'm not digging too much is the covers. I'm finding them a little bit... the cover A... This is cover B. The cover A was especially unattractive to me. I'm not really loving it. And this is just kind of like... It's a little dull. Like, what's happening here? It's... Boomerang facing away from the heroes and they're behind him. Like, it's just so stagey. I like these. This is what I want to see. I want to see heroes and villains duking it out. I want to see that kind of thing, Even this cover, at least it's got... actually, this is a really good cover. At least it's got, like, the villain standing over the heroes. What is happening in this picture? I don't even know. Like, it's just weird. I'm a little combative today, guys. I'm feeling, I don't know, I don't mean to be. I don't know why I'm being so grumpy. I'm not in a bad mood or anything. The sun's shining here in Toronto, beautiful weather. Gonna head to LA in a couple of days, sit in the sun for my spring break, hang out with the kids, maybe go to Disney. I'm in a good mood, but I don't know why I'm kind of bad-mouthing all these comics today. I apologize, because I do really enjoy The Flash. It's my favorite character of all time. I prefer the other Wally West. As much as I say I prefer the other Wally West, full disclosure, I'm not, well, you're going to notice because it's not here and it came out today. I'm not picking up the Titans title. It's atrocious. It's not good at all. What a shame. Anyways, next up, let's call this one the Book of the Week. Week. And that's just by virtue of there not being very much out today. It's the second week of the month. I find that the third week of the month is the biggie. And I'm away for that. Next week there won't be a Wednesday haul. It's going to be a double haul the week after. Anyways, I did not read part 1. This is Superman Reborn part 2. A crossover between Action Comics and Superman Comics. I'm going to read the 2 today. I'm really excited to find out who this Clark Kent guy is. I hope I'm not let down. Plus, there's a little bonus story by Paul Dini. You can't go wrong. Look at this, guys. $9.75. They're 25 away from 1,000. Can you believe that? I know there's been a couple of comics out there that have put out jokey 1,000th issue. I think Deadpool did it, of course. But this is 25 issues away from being legitimately a 1,000 issue title. Can you believe it? Detective Comics isn't too far behind. It just had 925. It's got 75 to go. This is twice shipping, guys. Do you know what that means? Of course you do. It means we're getting 24 issues of it a year. Okay? We're only 25 away. We're only 25 away. You know what that means? 1 year from now, plus a week or plus 2 weeks, this book is going to be at 1,000. Holy cow, 2018, the year that Action Comics hits 1,000. How exciting is that? Oh my God, I love comics so much. All right, Superman Reborn, Part 2. So this is an oversized, this is an anniversary issue. They used to do these all the time. Remember when Marvel and DC, I guess it was in the 90s. Oh, the 90s. Anytime a comic hit issue 25 or 50 or 75 or 100, they would put out a big fat double-sized issue. I used to love that. I love oversized issues, guys. Love them. Okay, so I like this. I'm just noticing now this. The death of Superman S. Look at that. That's interesting. Ooh, can't wait to read that. Okay. So that's it for new books. I'm just going to show you, it was such a small week that I just grabbed a couple of variants. Most of these are from my shop. 2 of these are from a comic sale. These I picked up at my shop. I'm getting a little more bold with my comic store. I'm seeing these pile up. There's a big long box and there's more and more of these things. Oh, excuse me. I'm allergic to variants. I've said it before and I'll say it again. These things, there's just too many variants, especially Marvel. So I've been going, listen, you're not selling these. You got to give them to me for cover price. So we're down to cover price plus $1, basically, is what I get all these for. So I never did pick up number 1 of the Sam Wilson Captain America. I do really love this cover. I went for that one. Also, didn't bother with this one. Totally Awesome Hulk number 1. Not a huge fan of the Amadeus Cho character. Really just figure the Hulk's going to be back pretty soon. So I wouldn't waste my time. But, I saw the variant. Looked pretty cool. Not sure how it works that the Hulk is there and Amadeus Cho is there. Isn't that like Superman and Clark Kent being on the same cover and it being the same person? I don't know. And then finally I got Great Adventures of Spider-Gwen number 1. I thought this was kind of cute. Mostly I just bought these because I didn't feel like my haul was like, I like to bring home a bag of comics, I don't like to bring home a couple of comics. That's boring. So I mostly grabbed these because of that. Now, these next 2 variants I got for $1. There's a really nice guy named John. He sells his comics out of his house. He's got some great issues. Actually, I got this Nova number 1 there as well for $1. Maybe even this Hawkworld, but I definitely the Nova. He's such a good guy. He lives here in Toronto. I found him through a mutual acquaintance, and he's a lot of fun to just go visit and go through his books, and he lets them all go for $1. I think what he does is he buys bulk comics. He buys, 5 or 6 long boxes, takes out the ones that he wants to keep, and then the rest he just kind of gets rid of for $1. So I got this great variant, Josie and the Pussycats. It's pretty cool. And then I got this Hawkeye. This is Hawkeye number 2. I guess they did a month of Howard the Duck variants. I've seen a couple of them around. I picked this one up because I'm a big fan of Harold Lloyd. Love Safety Last, one of my all-time favorite silent films. And I just thought it was really, really kind of fun that they'd kind of cast Howard the Duck in that Harold Lloyd role as he hangs off this clock. You've seen this image before. You know the famous Hanging Off the Clock movie. Now you know what it's called. Safety Last. Great movie. All right, guys, that's it. I'm going to get you back to the Near Mint Nerd. I'm going to get you out of here early today. Thanks so much. Take a moment to hit the subscribe button right now. I'll wait. Go ahead. Here's some music. Great. Did you hit it? I really appreciate it if you did. Also, hit the little bell, because the little bell is going to tell you when all my videos come up. And why do you want to find them like a month from now when you can watch them hot on the day of release? That's what you want. All right, guys. Happy Wednesday. Here's the Near Mint Nerd to close it out. Thanks so much, and I'll see you again. And they all lived happily ever after. The end. What a great book. Oh, hi. Welcome back. So, hope you enjoyed the haul. I know it was a really quick, short one. I'm going to try to get in one more video tomorrow or Friday. I leave Friday evening on our big spring break trip, so I won't be around for a whole week. I will not be able to update any videos or anything, so it's going to be a long, dry week, and I apologize. But the week after that, I'm going to do a couple of things, get you caught up, and we'll be right back into the thick of it, for who knows how long. I think that's it, guys. Don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. Hit like. I said like a lot of times there. Not proud of it. That's going to be it. So thanks so much, guys. I'm sorry about the week off. I'm going to read a lot of comics, though. I'm going to bring home some stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. Take care, and I'm going to see you soon, and hopefully there won't be any revolting developments.